Hello my darlings, welcome to a brand new vlog. You're joining me actually at 1:30 in the afternoon. It is an office day today. It feels like a Monday, but it's actually Tuesday because it's the Tuesday after the Easter bank holiday. But today's actually a really exciting day for Fashion Mumbler HQ because today is actually, for me in real life, the day that we are launching Perennial presets, which if you did not watch to 20 minutes into the vlog 2 vlogs ago, I appreciate it was kind of thrown into the middle of a vlog. Kat and I, Kat being the photographer that I have worked with for over 8 years, we have launched a set or a pack of presets which basically enables you guys to edit your photos in just one click and get the most beautiful professional finish. And yeah, they're launching today in 4 hours time, so I'm really excited to see what everyone's reaction is going to be. I'm going to be here checking on the website, making sure all the downloads work. I'm just going through every minute detail now and testing it, so really excited for them to launch. If you still don't really know what I'm talking about, I will pop a few examples on the screen here so you can see just how beautiful they are. We really tweaked the presets literally over 8 years of working together to ensure that they're not taking any of the beauty away from your images, and they really just elevate them. They add a glow to your skin, they add a beautiful luminosity to the photos and just make them look a lot more professional. So for example, most of my wedding photos have got these presets on them. I think preset number 16, Dreamy, that's the one that I personally use the most, and I think that's the one that Kat used on most of our wedding photos. And that's, I think, this wedding photos I think is going to be a really big way that people use the presets, because you can take just like a random wedding photo. It can be taken on an iPhone, it can be taken on a camera. Camera's better because you can manipulate the image a bit more, and you can just make it a million times better and more fabulous and more professional with these presets. So really exciting. But also we've actually finally experienced a little period of growth on our home Instagram account, Old House Our Home, and a lot of the interior, well, all of the interior photos on Old House also have the presets applied. I think we use Evergreen, which is number 4, and Vintage, which is number 5, mostly for interior photos. But yeah, so whatever your niche, whether you share fashion photos, wedding photos, beauty products, lifestyle, interiors, landscapes, we have got presets that have been so finely tuned to make all of those images just look even more fabulous. So I hope you will check them out. I'm thanking you in advance, not yet knowing how the launch has gone. And when this video goes live, yes, it'll be still under a week since we launched, so you'll still be able to use the discount code JosieYouTube, which we're not going to be like one of these brands that's always discounting. This is the only discount that we're doing for the launch of the presets. So JosieYouTube will get you £25 off the presets, so you'll get the pack for £50. And you'll know, if you've ever looked into presets before, that that really is the most incredible price for 16 very professional level presets. So yes, we're really excited for them to launch. So that's pretty much me for the rest of the afternoon. I might take a break and try on some H&M bits shortly because I think I've got an order arriving soon, but I really must have some lunch because I've been trying to just perfect this website for quite some time now, and you know when you're just chained to your desk, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I just want to make sure everything is absolutely tip-top. So that is what's going on today. But yes, when my H&M order arrives, I will show that to you. I'm nervous but excited. Can't wait for it to launch. Okay, my darlings, I've got changed because I wanted to film some stories announcing the launch of Perennial presets. I've got a sports massage between 4 and 5 p.m, which is the final hour before they go live. So I just need to make sure before I get down on the massage table that everything is completely good to go. So I filmed them, and as soon as I emerge from having my buttocks pummeled, because I hurt my glutes yesterday. I don't think I cooled down properly or was stretched after my double Pilates session. Anyway, I'm rambling. What I'm here to say is the H&M order has arrived. I go down, oh, so do you. I go down such wormholes when I'm vlogging. You're skew F now. Are we good? Okay. Yes, my H&M order has arrived, and it is a real mixture of home bits and also fashion bits. I'm actually going to start with the home bits because they're here. So, this is super random, but this in my head is a deck chair cushion. Now, when we lived in Clapham, we got some deck chairs, super cheap as chips, from Sainsbury's, and they just had the ugliest cushions on them, and yet they are so comfortable. However, just can't be dealing with ugly cushions, so I thought that I would upgrade them with these ones. So this has got a really beautiful floral pattern on it. You've got loads of different flowers. That looks like a cow parsley, a dahlia, loads of different blooms on here, and it's so comfortable. It's so squidgy. They've got little tassels, so I think this is going to be just the most wonderful way to elevate my lounging game come summer months. Obviously at the moment, far too cold to even think about lying out in the sun, but I heard somewhere that the weather in the UK has good year, bad year, good year, bad year. Last year was obviously a bad year, aside from the week of our wedding, which was amazing weather, so lucky. But it was a rubbish summer, and the year before that was an amazing summer. So we're due an amazing summer this year. I love to lounge around outside and be comfortable on my deck chairs, so now I've got fabulous cushions to lounge on. So there we go. I just thought that was a great little purchase. Next up is this basket. If you watched the vlog where we were showing you the renovation updates in Straw Top 2, there's a little area in the boot room that we need a basket to put things like dog leads and umbrellas and things that we leave for our guests to enjoy. And this little basket just happens to fit perfectly into that little area, which is just the best news ever. Great little basket, very, very handy. Could also be a cute waste paper bin if you wanted to use it as a bin. They really are making us dream of warm summer days, because they also had a selection of cool bags, and I'm a big fan of a packed lunch. I don't go into an office every day, so I don't have to take a packed lunch in with me because I mostly work from home, but sometimes I do go out places over lunchtime, and I do like to take I just love food, so I like to ensure that I've got snacks with me at all times. And also on those days when it does get warm and we can go out for long summer walks and take a little picnic with us, I just thought this would be adorable. The current lunchbox cool bag that I'm using is actually like an anti-mosquito repellent medicine kind of cool bag. It's not very chic, so I thought we would upgrade it for this one, which has got this really fun kind of Italian lemon pattern on it, and an adjustable strap so you can fling it over your arm to get to the park, or you can wear it cross body if you want to. Love, love, love. And then I'm not going to be able to show you this properly because I don't want the 7 years bad luck of opening a brolly inside, but I will show you a photo of how this looks. It's basically a clear umbrella with the most gorgeous, I'm not going to undo it, but I'll show you the pattern. It's got the most gorgeous floral pattern on it. I just thought that was so lovely, so pretty, and very, very handy to have by the door, in the car, etc. Then we move towards fashion now. Is that all of the non-fashion bits? I think so. I just thought these looked so expensive. They were not expensive, but they really do look like something from a designer boutique. They've actually got quite a good heel on them. Not a heel, but like a platform. We're all thinking it, so I'll just say it. They look like Gucci. Wow, they actually fit me. Oh my goodness. I got my usual size 3, and they are wow, just a really nice, oh my gosh, it's so comfy. I'm really chuffed with these. They've got like a bit of elastic in between the two, so I feel like I can't really move properly, but yeah, there's a good 2 inches of height on those. This dress I'm wearing right now, by the way, is from Me and M, and I just love it so much. It's still too cold to wear things like this, but I know that as soon as the temperatures do warm up, I'm going to be absolutely living in it. The fabric itself is just lovely. Yeah, really beautiful fabric, little tie around the waist. This is Monica Vinader, as are all my bracelets actually, and I do still have the discount code for Monica Vinader. This is Van Cleef, and this is Sky Diamond. Apparently the diamonds are made using, what are they made from? They're made from the pollution in the air, I think, which is crazy. So yeah, that's the jewellery and the outfit. But very, very chuffed with these shoes. Really happy with them actually. Look at that height difference now that I've taken them off. And that little horse bit is Gucci. Literally looks exactly the same as Gucci. Okay, my darlings, I'm actually filming the try-on clips for the clothing the following day, but let's pretend that we haven't noticed the fact that it's a million times darker today. So first of all is the gorgeous dress, and this was one of the first things that I added to my basket. I love a puff sleeve. I think it gives such princess vibes. I've added my fabulous little Amazon belt. The back detail on the dress is so pretty. You might struggle bra wise. You could always get one with like a thin strap here. It's got a little toggle detail at the top, and a really elegant length, which you can't see. Yeah, really lovely. I think you call it like a T length. Go for afternoon tea in a dress this length. So I've added my Hermes sandals, but we do have a fabulous High Street dupe, which I'll leave linked for these. And to finish the look, I would probably style with my Prada basket bag. This is one of those dresses that's super affordable, but can very easily be styled up to make it feel and look more expensive, more elegant, more timeless. So with the tan accessories that all kind of match, I feel like it really elevates the look. And you don't need to have a Prada basket bag. Any basket bag I think would look really lovely with this, but you will definitely be seeing me wearing this bag 10 gazillion times over the summer and spring. So here she is. But yeah, the dress I absolutely love. The fabric feels really beautiful and soft as well, nicely fitted. I'll show you how it looks without the belt. Still really pretty. I just think the belt accentuates the waist a little bit more. But yeah, really, really happy with this. So that's a great start. So the shorts that I'm wearing right now were a major, major wild card in my H&M order, but I think I might love them. However, first let's have a little look at the shirt. I've actually done my little hair bubble trick where you add a neutral or as close to the colour of your outfit as possible hair bubble, and it stops, is that better or are we wonky? It stops your sleeves from, no, you're wonky, sorry. It's because I'm using you on my funky tripod that I'm using to film my outfit videos, and it's not built for cameras, it's built for phones. You can see a little glimpse of the shorts here. But yeah, the hair bubbles stops the sleeves from falling down because I love the cuff on them, so I didn't want to roll them up and hide the big cuff, but they were definitely just too big to just leave without having them rolled up. And if they roll down, then they look really silly, so the hair bubble trick is essential here. Let me know if you'd seen that before anywhere. I think I saw it on Hannah Coco Beauty. I probably read about it in Bliss magazine or something when I was about 10 years old, but I saw Hannah doing it recently on a blazer and I was like, yes, I need to do that on some of my shirts. So the shirt is a linen blend, and I love a linen blend shirt for summer. Really nice kind of oatmeal-y colour, really pretty. I've switched necklaces since I was filming yesterday. I've just added in this little heart-shaped one, which is also Monica Vinader. These are all Monica Vinader. I have put a bit of fake tan on. I'll show you my fake tan routine tomorrow, by the way. We're time travelling in this vlog. So yeah, actually that's not Monica Vinader, obviously, but yeah, Josie MV 20% off Monica Vinader. Anyway, I digress. Where are the earrings from? Also Monica Vinader. So the shirt, linen, beautiful kind of biscuity oatmeal colour, which I love. And then the shorts. We've got the same belt on. You could think that they're trousers from what I'm showing you right now, but they are in fact, are you ready? Bermuda shorts. not too sure the best angle to show you. As you can see, they finish. Are they on my knees? They're below my knees. My knees are there. The shorts cover the knees, which I think for anyone with knobbly knee issues or like a complex about their knees, because there are people out there, and also sometimes I fake tan my knees very badly. Luckily today I think they're pretty good, but the shorts cover the knees, and so quite a flattering length. I don't know if I'd wear them with flat shoes. I've got them on with my little Hermes sandals again, and some poses where I'm standing, I'm like, that's really flattering, but if I just stand there like this, then I feel like a schoolboy wearing shorts. Did you know, British etiquette wise, little boys should only, I think until like the age of 3, should only wear shorts all throughout the year. So if you ever look at pictures of Prince George, for example, or probably Prince Louis now, I think George is at an age where it's acceptable to wear trousers. This is just such a silly thing that we have in England. But little boys, the correct etiquette and even school uniform is really long socks and shorts until I think they're like 3 or 4 years old. I'll leave the correct fact on the screen here, but that's what these shorts kind of remind me of. They must be linen blend because they are starting to crease a teeny weeny bit. I like the fact they've got the big deep pockets. They're very fitted around the waist. They do come with a belt, but I wasn't a fan of it. It had a really big silver D ring kind of buckle, which really, in my opinion, cheapened them. Whereas I think this belt, which at the time of filming this video is under £5. I know that the price fluctuates on it. It's like supply and demand algorithm, but it's £4.98. I'll leave it linked so you can snap it up. Hopefully it'll still be under a tenner. Let's try bringing you down a bit more. You still can't see full length, but they're growing on me. They are definitely growing on me, but I would really appreciate your brutal honesty. If you think that they look really plonkerish, then please let me know. Next thing to try on from this H&M is a linen blend trench coat. I have Sheer Luxe to thank for this because they included this in an edit of the best things on the high street for spring. I love their newsletters and I buy a lot from them. So this trench coat probably would look really nice just worn over the shoulders, not done up. It is linen blend, so is it just going to be crinkly like a crinkle crisp? Who knows? Probably not ideal with a shirt underneath. But I think worn, you could also do the hairband trick here. That would look quite nice. I love to show a bit of wrist. I don't know why, I think it's just quite a nice body part to show. So yeah, I'd probably wear it open. I think it's one of those that's quite nice as a layering piece to show the outfit underneath. For the price, I think it's a really nice layering piece for this time of year. Sorry, I'm just looking in the mirror. Obviously it's cream and the shorts are white, so not the most ideal combination, but I can imagine getting a lot of wear out of the trench coat. I think it's very practical and definitely looks a lot more expensive than H&M. Not that that's important, but it's nice to look elevated and fabulous. So yeah, big fan of this. It's got tortoise shell little buttons. It will get makeup on the collar, so probably wise to wear something underneath or just make sure your neck is clean. But yeah, I like that big slit, the big kind of fluted slit down at the bottom. Let me know what you think. Okie dokie, up next we're back into the comfort zone of dresses. And I would probably start this one with, I never really think of myself as being someone that's obsessed with Prada, but then I look at a lot of my accessories and maybe I am. There we go. But yeah, I think that this colour with straw accessories looks really, really lovely. This bag was a great purchase last summer. So back to the dress, it's got this little smocked waistband, which makes it so comfortable. I already know that I'm going to wear this when I'm gardening, which I know will really rile some people up that I wear a dress when I'm gardening. Why not? If you enjoy gardening and you enjoy wearing pretty feminine dresses, why not combine your two loves? And also, being from the high street, affordable, I don't mind if I have to kneel down and get a touch of soil on the knees, because quite honestly, H&M pieces, they do usually wash really well, so I won't have any problem scrumpling it up, sticking it in the washing machine, and it's actually easier than putting on leggings and a top to do the gardening in. So little hack for you. Lengthwise, again, I describe it as that kind of T-length. I popped it on with the sandals again. So yeah, big fan of this. I also was thinking I will probably end up wearing this on the days like today when I'm marinating in fake tan, because it's not touching my body too much in too many places. The colour is not white, and as I said, I think it'll wash really well. So great success. It has to be said that H&M just do spring dresses so well. This one, I didn't realise quite how lightweight it would be. It's going to be perfect for really warm summer days, but also as a beach throw it on top of a bikini. Really nice and lightweight, but surprisingly not see-through, which is fantastic. It does have elastication on the sleeves. You could wear them full length. I will probably hoik them up over my elbow and let them flop down so that they're 3/4 length. It comes with a little ribbon belt. However, I think I would most likely swap it. This giant rattan belt actually came with a Karen Millen dress. I've got some really lovely dresses from them, which I'll show you maybe in the next vlog. I feel like I've been showing you so much fashion content lately, but I just love this time of year. But yeah, I took this belt off the Karen Millen dresses and it looks really lovely with something like this. I find raffia belts like this so versatile. Speaking of my love of raffia, H&M have brought out this little bag, which I think is so adorable. I love anything raffia and tan. I think it makes it so versatile. As you can see from this long item, it does have a detachable shoulder strap, so you can just pin it on if you want to wear it crossbody, like so. But I think I would be more inclined to actually wear it without any strap and just have it as a cute little handheld. So for the price, which it never tells me on the labels, no, the price, I'll leave everything linked down below so you can see. I think this is a really sweet little option and surprisingly roomy. So I've got the biggest iPhone and it quite happily fits in there alongside probably my camera, a little bit of makeup, my purse, whatever else you want to carry around with these. So yeah, really sweet little bag and super duper affordable. I actually have Alex Cole to thank for these, because she featured these in a graphic that she shared on her Instagram. I think she called it How to Get the Old Money Look from H&M, which I loved. And these do look exceptionally expensive. They look very Hermes. I like the contrast in the stitching and the leather. They're a little bit darker than the tan that I normally have in my accessories, but I think it'd be really nice to have another pair. I must say, I do wish that they were just that tiny little bit lighter, but if you want to get the look of the Hermes Oran sandals, then these are definitely the best ones that I have seen on the high street. And quality-wise, the sole is exceptionally squidgy, so they're really, really very comfortable. I'm going to try the dress on with my old kind of plaited Bottega looking shoes from River Island. I got these last year. I'll see if I can find something similar and leave them linked down below because they're really fantastic. But I think this is just going to really and literally elevate this outfit. What do we think? I'm really, really happy with this for a high street outfit. I think it looks very elegant, very pretty, feminine, summery, and definitely looks a lot more expensive than a high street / H&M outfit. Up next is this very delicate, pretty little pink cardigan. It's giving ballet kind of vibes, and I just think it's going to be so versatile. The colour is just very kind of petal pink, delicate and feminine. I'm imagining on a lovely summer's day with a strappy dress, just wearing this over the shoulders, open, not buttoned up. But at this time of year when I do need a little bit more warmth, I've got it on with a pair, you can see, a little pair of white jeans, and it's just really delicate and feminine styling. Once again with a little bag, and I have got on the shoes, which I just think are going to be such a big hit this summer. And then this might actually be one of the pieces that I'm most excited about in this order. It is a strapless bikini, and it's giving major Hansa G vibes because it's got this kind of seersuckery stretchy material. I love a strapless bikini because it means you don't need to worry about your tan lines. This one has got a really nice stretch to it, especially at the back here, but if you do need that little bit of extra support, it's got the little sticky bit here and also removable straps that you can do. I think you could actually do halter neck or regular strappy, but I personally will be ditching the strap. I also love the bottoms. I got a size 6 and a size 8 because I didn't know which one would fit me better. I will pop on the screen here which one did end up fitting better, so you know whether to size up or size down. Again, with that Hunza G comparison, it's got this seersucker material, and it's not got too much fabric on the bum, which for me is quite important because I feel like bikinis with a lot of fabric on the bottom can just be pretty unflattering. Now it does say here it's made from 88% recycled polyester and 69% recycled, oh no, the shell is 69% recycled polyester, the lining is 88% recycled polyester. It's still H&M, so I'm not going to give them any brownie points for sustainability. Well, I guess at least they're trying. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think a brand like H&M should really be shouting out about their sustainability efforts, but let's not go down that wormhole. Speaking of being green, the bikini does also come in this gorgeous green colour. I only got these bottoms in a 6, so I hope that these will fit. Everything else was sold out, including the top, so I have got that on my notify me page, and I'm really hoping it's going to come back in stock. I'm just not really in the mood to show you a full bikini shot, but I did want to just show you the top. I think it's a really nice fit. Obviously you can see my birthmark, which normally I don't love, but I really like bandeau bikinis like this, and to be honest, I've never seen one this nice on the high street before. It's normally the brands like Erez, which are over £100, which is a little bit ridiculous. The bottoms do look really nice too, but yeah, I'll just show you this little top and I absolutely love it. I actually don't feel the need to keep hoiking it up. It feels pretty secure, so big fan of this and can't wait for summer. And then we have got another sage green or eucalyptus green dress. Something about this dress makes me feel like I work in a school or a hospital. I don't know, maybe it feels a little bit matronly. I'm not sure so much on this one. I think if you've got a job where you need to dress quite prim and proper, then this is a really nice one. I do love the colour, I like the silhouette. It just doesn't feel quite feminine enough for me, but I did want to share it with you because I can imagine lots of people really liking this, because I think that it's just quite appropriate. You know what I mean? It just feels like you're not breaking any boundaries, and lengthwise it is a mid-axy kind of length, just very, yeah, safe, very safe. If you're a teacher at a primary school and you need to dress safe, but you want something that's quite light and lovely and easy to throw on for summer. I don't know why I always think of teachers just having to dress quite safe. So yeah, this is another option. And now, last but not least, for the H&M clothing bits is this blouse. This is another linen blend, so it's got a really lovely texture to the fabric. I love the colour. It's kind of like a sage eucalyptus shade. Once again, I've done the hair bubble trick. Paired with my Ralph Lauren high-waisted cropped trousers and my Celine belt, and I think it looks really lovely. The colours are very spring-like. It feels very timeless. So there we go. Gorgeous. Okay, now let's go back to yesterday. I almost forgot to show you these. They are the cutest little terracotta pots, and they've got this kind of crackly glaze on them. I initially thought that these would be really nice little pots to give people plants. My favourite thing to do when people come over during the summer months is give them something that I've grown. Maybe it's a little basil plant, or maybe it's a little tomato or something like that. However, they do not have holes in the bottom, which means that any plant that you put in here would just get a little bit mouldy because it doesn't have any drainage. So what I could do is put the plants that I give people in little plastic pots, and I have a few of them lying around from when I bought seeds and things, not seeds, seedlings from garden centres, and then you can just drain the water out. Or You could not use them for plants. You could use them for things like makeup brushes, a pen holder, a toothbrush stand. I just love anything scalloped, and the colour of these is really fun, very bright, very fresh and zingy. Be good for toothpaste actually, wouldn't it? But yeah, got a couple of those and I think they're rather adorable. Yay! Well, there's always something that goes wrong, and for the launch of Perennial presets, it's literally 45 minutes until we're due to go live, and there's some glitch with the SSL certificate on our website. So what that means is that some people that have very high security on their laptops, including mine, they get the email with the zip file, but then the zip file won't open. It's just one of those glitches that we're now dashing around like headless chickens trying to get it sorted. But it will get done and it'll be fine, and the launch will be a great success. Still manifesting. So as I mentioned, I've got this sports massage now to sort out my buttocks, and I'm going to get out our red light lamp so that while... Oh no, that's not going to work, is it? Because I'm going to be face down. Never mind. Either way, I need to take my makeup off so that I don't get my face all over his lovely linen. Good morning, my darlings. It's now Wednesday morning. The wildest thing just happened to me. As I was coming back from the gym, I was in good spirits and had the Lion King Just Can't Wait to Be King song in my head, and as I was walking from the gym back into the house, I sang out loud. What line was it? I sang out loud, "This is gonna be King Simba's finest fling." Obviously I'm not the best singer in the world. And then a bird tweeted, tweet, 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 tweet. I don't know if I'm going mad, or maybe it was like a bird that repeats what it's been hearing, but the bird literally continued the song for me. I couldn't believe it. This just totally made my day. If I'm going mad and that is a sign, then I don't mind going mad if I'm hearing birds singing the Lion King to me. So just did a session with Lauren. The last time I saw you, I was putting on some facial oil ahead of having not a sports massage, it was a physio treatment. It wasn't a relaxing treatment at all, it was a let's fix you treatment. We didn't organise it for me, it was actually because Charlie's had like a hip groin problem for a while. So this amazing guy, Jamie, who we found through the Lucy app, which I've mentioned before, it's like a Cotswolds-based app, and also I think they work in Ibiza, Saint-Tropez, other fabulous places where you can get therapists, whether it's beauty or even like PTs, different healers. You can get people to come to your house and do treatments. So Jamie used to be a physio for, I think it was the Saracens rugby team, but he's now freelance, and you can book him through the Lucy app, and he's an incredible physio and chiropractor. So Charlie had booked him to come over, and then at the end he was like, can you also talk to Joyce, because she's got this issue with my glutes, which just, it's very awkward, especially as a lady, having to explain to a man that I've got a problem with my butt, basically, because your glutes are your butt muscle. And yeah, I explained where the pain was, and he actually, I'm sorry if this is actually really boring and too much information, but I think it's quite interesting. So he looked at my like lower back, and he could see, I don't know if you've ever seen your own back, this is quite hard to see, but you have these two dimples like here at the base of your spine, and one of my dimples was almost an inch above the other, and he said they should be like this, but mine were like this. And I have actually been told before by another physio years ago, when Charlie and I went to a wellness thing at Lakes by You, they had the Team GB Olympic physio there doing a session, and he could tell by the way that I walked that one of my hip joints is like hoiked above the other. So what he did there and then, and this was my first ever experience of like chiropractic, chiropracticness, he grabbed my right leg on the bed and like hoiked it down, and I could feel it pop and come out of the hip socket. It was the most peculiar thing. If you've got any issues where your joints are really sore and you're a bit skew-if, then seeing a chiropractor is just such a game changer. So that was probably about 8 years ago. And I have seen a chiropractor since then, and we've done like a few movements, but I hadn't seen a chiropractor as of yesterday in a whole year, because lovely Lewis, who used to come to the house regularly, mostly again to treat Charlie, he moved up to Lincoln. He's now back in the Cotswolds, but the Cotswolds is a big place and he's still quite far from us, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm rambling so much, I'm sorry. I do this when I either want to put off going for a workout or put off getting in the shower because too much effort. So anyway, Jamie looked at my hip disfigurement and did the whole hoiking it down again. So I was laying on the bed, I had my left leg kind of up for support, and then he was tugging at my right leg to pull it back into place, and eventually, like through a little bit of shaking and a lot of tugging, he managed to pull it back into place. Not the most elegant of positions that I've ever been in, to be honest. And then one of the moves, you have to almost lie like with your leg across your body, and then they crunch you down like this. I would be so scared to be a chiropractor because you're literally like forcing the bones in people's bodies, but it's so interesting. And then we looked, he looked at the dimples again, and I could see in the mirror that now they're even again, which is great. But he did say that for the next week or so, I've got to be really careful if I do unilateral exercises, which is when you unevenly load the weight. So for example, imagine you've got a barbell with weights on your back. You don't want to be doing a split squat because then your weight balance distribution is uneven. So all the exercises that I did with Lauren today, I should have filmed it, but they were all evenly weight distributed. So normal barbell weight squats, had the weights on my hips, doing hip thrusts. So it was a good workout. There we go, that's this morning so far. However, I've got some little tinctures that I want to use today. I was sent these, thank you very much, from a brand called Fushi. And Fushi, I need to Google what Fushi actually means, because a lot of Maldivian islands use the word Fushi or have the word Fushi in their name. So the island that Charlie and I met was called Thudu Fushi. And there's, I can't actually think of any others off the top of my head, but there are many. Suniva Fushi. There are lots of Fushis in the Maldives, so maybe it means fish or island. I would guess it means island. But anyway, really lovely brand that uses natural ingredients that are known to have incredible effects. So this one is a freshly ground boswellia and ashwagandha herb muscle and joint oil for post-exercise and saunas. So I'm going to massage this into my buttocks, and that should be wonderful. I've seen people on Instagram using castor oil. I don't know why they use it, but they like create a compress. I don't know the benefits of that, but I've seen it online and I thought I would order some. And then this is a cellulite oil. I want to get into the habit. I don't think I've got cellulite. Does everyone have cellulite? I don't know, but who doesn't want to be smoother? I've heard that dry body brushing and then an oil is the best thing you can do for amazing smooth skin. So that is a habit that I would like to try getting into. So yeah, this just seems like a really nice brand. Cruelty-free, Soil Association organic. That's what you need to look out for, by the way. If you want your skincare to be truly, you know, wonderful, then Soil Association organic. Made in the UK, love that. Ah, this is clever. They've got a little scanny thing where you can learn more about the products. Let's learn more about the castor oil. Has this got a scanner too? This is genius. Yes, it does. More brands should do this, like just have a little QR code there. Okay. Oh, it's out of stock. £9.95. That's pretty good, isn't it? A purifying and restoring multi-purpose oil to be used topically. You can use on skin, hair, scalp, brow and lashes. You can add organic castor oil to your moisturizer to improve the hydration benefits. Use it on your scalp to promote hair growth, thicken and strengthen. Apply on your lashes and eyebrows for longer, fuller lashes. Apply on stretch marks to minimize their appearance. So if you want to use, like, I guess this could be a more natural version of bio oil. maybe, because bio oil has not got the finest ingredient list. I actually burnt myself on the Arga getting out my hot cross buns over the Easter weekend, so maybe I should use some of this as a little, like a bio oil on that. Oh, it's quite a thick oil. Oh, I can imagine this being really nice on the face. Okay, I've popped it on my little burn. Hopefully that will solve me. I just like the idea of when I have an ailment to look towards more natural solutions. That's becoming increasingly important to me. So there we go. I'm gonna take my Wild Nutrition Daily Essentials, and I'm actually gonna take, for the first time, and I know a lot of you, I think it caused a bit of controversy in my video 2 videos ago where I said I was going to be taking beef organ supplements. I know it sounds a bit gross, but the best nutrients that you can get from an animal is from the organs that you maybe don't want to eat, like the liver, the kidney, things like that. And I can't. I eat meat maybe once, no, that's a lie, like 2 or 3 times a week. And I appreciate that everyone has completely different opinions, but I do think that eating meat is good for you. I'm gonna put this on my really old scar as well. Oh, which arm is it? Oh my gosh, is it gone? Not quite. This was a spider bite. I got this like a month before our wedding, and I was really annoyed that it was going to be scarring me during our wedding. Luckily, we just put a bit of makeup on it and it was fine. Yes, I would like to get more nutrients from the meat that I eat without eating the weird bits. So I thought I would try taking these supplements recommended by Donna, lovely Donna. So we'll see. Yes, I know it's a little bit bonkers. Anyway, I'm also going to put a wash on. Let me actually show you. I have no idea how tidy or untidy it's going to be in here, but this is something that I don't think you've ever seen before on YouTube. This is our cleaning cupboard. And I don't know why I ever would have showed you this before, maybe back in the days of lockdown when we put the shelves in and actually organised it. But this is where we keep extras of everything. So kitchen towels, loo rolls, various different things for the Arga and for pans, and I think this is a specific, oh no, not that, oh, fabric protector. Yeah, all of the fun stuff. And I'm realising now, showing you this, after saying how I want to be applying natural products to my body, feels very hypocritical. And I think that that's just life, you know? You can make decisions on what you put on your body and treat your house with, and you just got to do what's right for you. For me, I like the idea of putting natural things on my body, but when it comes to the cleanliness of my house, I want it to be clean with proper, like, tough products. Does that make sense? Can anyone else relate? Anyway, I'm rambling. But the products that we use on our clothes, I do like to keep them fairly natural, and I don't think that it's a sacrifice. So this is actually a brand that I found on Amazon. If you like the smell of lavender, these products are just absolutely gorgeous. So we did a little spring cleaning edit of products you can get on Amazon on my LTK. I'll leave it on the screen here and link down below, because you can actually get some amazing like essential oil based cleaning products from Amazon. This brand, the clothes wash and conditioner, just smells the best I've ever smelt from a natural product that you put in the washing machine. And also I got this on Amazon too, the Clothes Doctor. So I'm going to be using this today because I need to do my cashmere knits and more delicate pieces. So let's do that. Okay, so my delicates are in there. You can obviously use this if you're hand washing, but our machine has got a really good delicate setting, so I never actually feel the need to hand wash. Put it in the drawer. Oh, it smells so good. What is that smell? Himalayan cedarwood and orange oil. There's something quite Christmassy about it. I know that's not what you want to hear in April, but I think it's the orange oil. Your clothes smell so good when you use this. It's like, I sometimes reach for my cashmere jumpers just because they smell so amazing. And then I put it on the wool setting, and then I take the spin off. temperature down to 20 degrees. And before I put that on and it starts to make a loud noise, I want to give a shout out to this brand as well. This is a brand called Attire Care, and they do incredible sprays for your clothes as well, which are protective and really freshen up your clothes. They also have multi-purpose surface sprays, which I really love, again with amazing ingredients. British brand, which we love. And this is their organic dog shampoo, tea tree leaf and cedarwood extract. I've tried all of the like mainstream brands, like the what's the main one, even like Kiehl's for example, that do dog shampoo, and this one makes my boys smell the best and it makes their coats so soft. I cannot stop kissing my babies when we use this dog shampoo, and the fact that it's just a really big pump, it's super easy. The bottle is quite chic, so I just leave it there next to my Diptyque exfoliating hand wash, and I love how it looks. It's a glass bottle which I reuse afterwards. So yeah, just a collection of the like practical products that I really like to use in the house on my doggies. Oh, let me give you a Seedling update. How much procrastinating is possible before I actually get in the shower. So I wanted to show you this. Doesn't look particularly exciting, but these are the peppers that are growing from the seeds that I extracted from a pepper from our Riverford box. So it was an organic pepper that we used in, I think it was like a pasta recipe, and I just took the seeds out and I planted them and they started to grow. So that is literally a free way of getting more food. Amazing. I already pricked out the carelettes. A few more have sprung up, but they probably won't be very healthy because they're like the secondary ones, so we can ignore these two rows. This row here, these are called jewel marble aubergines, and they're going to be amazing. And then these are patio baby aubergines, but we've got 1, 2, 3 of those have germinated, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the jewel marble aubergines. They're going to be, can you see that picture? They are going to be stunning. And then over here, I have been obviously a little bit too flamboyant with grabbing soil, because this is not a cosmos. It's growing in the cosmos aisle, but it's definitely not a cosmos. I know what cosmos look like when they grow, and it ain't that. This is what a cosmos looks like when it sprouts. They just have this little kind of Y shape. Annoyingly, this side has started to germinate, and this side, oh, they have actually, just a couple. But these are now going to get really leggy because they are reaching for the sun. So maybe what I'll do is move them over to the greenhouse, because I don't want this row to get too leggy while these other rows catch up. We've got poppy in here, we've got zinnia. It's actually just the zinnia that's starting to germinate here. Cosmos over here, my fake cosmos. I wonder what it is. It looks a bit like an asparagus pea. And then we've got a few little signs of life sprouting up on my cranberry cosmos. Up here, my microgreens. I'm going to have to grow some more because I've nearly finished this batch. And then we've got some kale here. So there we go. Right, I'm actually going to go and get in the shower now. I finally got in the shower, and I was even procrastinating in the shower. You know when it's just too nice, feeling the water running down your body and you just don't want to get out, so you just stand there? That's what I've been doing. But normally I do not exfoliate just before I fake tan, but I felt like I needed to exfoliate again today. I did my dry body brushing, then I used my L'Occitane almond scrub, which is very light. It's not like a real deep exfoliation, and then I used my exfoliating gloves. So I feel very exfoliated, and now I'm going to tan, which I'm so excited about. So I'm going to be using, this is the Loving Tan Purist Tanning Mousse, and the ingredients within this are good. So naturally derived ingredients, certified organic, a natural looking tan within minutes, infused with cacao, papaya, pomegranate extracts, a nourishing formula that rejuvenates your skin while the tan develops. So this is actually really nice and hydrating. It's a lovely natural colour. I've got the shade medium. I think I might upgrade to the darker shade for summer, but considering the current, I was about to say velocity, opacity colour of my skin, which is not being helped by a pink hair wrap and a pink dressing gown. I look like a little mini egg. yes, that's what I'm going to apply on le body. And then on my face, I've just unboxed my new awesome bronze from Beauty Pie tanning drops, which I mix in with my Youth Balm from Beauty Pie. And this is, I've mentioned before, the dream team for the face. I do this nearly every single morning, and obviously not lately, because I had my brows done and Holly said, do not put fake tan on your face for a week. It was over a week ago now, so we're good to start tanning the face again. This is a mega anti-aging product, actually was Beauty Pie's bestseller in 2023. Visibly firms, tightens, softens fine lines and wrinkles, boosts radiance and enhances luminosity. If you're a fan of, am I allowed to say this? Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair? Just saying. And because it's so light and liquidy, it works really well with tanning drops. So I add about 1/3 of a pipette of the drops in the palm of my hand with this, swirl them together with my finger, and then I've actually already done it. I apply it to my face, making sure I go all the way into the hairline. I avoid my eyebrows because I don't want them to go l'orange, and then down my neck as well. So I now need to go and wash my hands, because when you do this and you don't wash your hands, it can go between your fingers. So make sure you wash your hands. But dream team, hello! Tanned. I am brushed because I used a toner in the shower and my hair was like one giant matted clump, which was not ideal. Took at least 15 minutes to brush through my hair. Had to use this Moroccan oil brush. It's the only thing that I could actually get through the giant matted clump with, and even now it's still, oh, I mean, that sounds like it's literally shredding my hairs. So quick, I obviously just whizzed through the makeup. I'm not going to talk through it all, but at the moment I've gone back to using, just while my skin is a little bit on the pale side, and I want something a little bit lighter and a bit more buildable, the Shiseido Revitalescence Skin Glow. I've been really enjoying this again lately. Obviously I will always forever adore my Arborian BB, but my Doré shade is just a tad too dark for me at the moment. So really, really loving this. And I think this has got skincare ingredients in it as well. Helps your skin to glow the more you use it. I did also use Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter underneath that, but only a really small amount, so I don't know if it really does anything. For my bronzer, bit of a wild card, I used one of the Arborian Super BB concealers. You might have seen it looked really peculiar when I was doing it, but actually it's really nice and natural. So this is the shade Chocolate in the concealer, and then I used the concealer in Doré just on my chin where I needed a little bit more coverage. I love these concealers. I used the shade, I didn't today actually, didn't really need to, but I used the shade Claire under my eyes. And yeah, so those are the three that I use. I love them. Then what did I do? Brows. This is the, what is the brand called? Can't remember, but it's the GN. It's the little brow gel that was very kindly sent over by Look Fantastic. It comes with a little toothbrush and also a brow spoolie, which I've already lost, which is very annoying because it was a great spoolie. Any spoolie will do. Actually, my best spoolie is on this Benefit brush. I think this is a specific brow brush, and I just wedge that into the brow gel and since getting my brows microbladed, that's all I'm doing really. Some of my brow hairs are already in protest and they're going straight instead of up, which is where we tried to put them with the laminating, but I have got very stubborn brow hairs. On my eyelids, I used the Solo Shadow from Merit Beauty. It's really subtle, it's just like a little pearly wash over. It's a cream, and it's just like this really lovely neutral shade. Absolutely beautiful. You could probably use it as a highlight as well, actually. They're really, really versatile, these. I've got a pinky one as well that I like to use as a little blusher. I also used Merit for blusher, the Beverly Hills Flush Balm. Really nice and pretty and natural. And I used Merit Beauty on my lips. This is the Classic Signature Lip. It's a really pretty pink colour. It looks brown there, but it's, as you can see, pretty pink on the lips. And then I actually put a balm, because it is more of a matte lipstick, and I wanted it to be a bit more comfortable and glossy, so I added Shiseido Narcissus Lip Balm over the top. This is quite corally, and I always take it with me on holiday, because it's really nice as just like a one product to slick on your lips when you are in the sun. I don't think it's SPF. Some of the Colour Gel lip balm, yeah, some of their lip balms are SPF. The concealers are actually SPF. Powder wise, I just love the Beauty Pie powder. Super translucent loose setting powder. I'm using this every single day with the best brush ever, which is the Beauty Pie Pro Blend brush. I pop the powder on my chin, either side of my schnozzle, and this little T-zone. Is that everything? Laura Mercier Ash Blonde Brow Stick? What's it called? You know, pencil. Ooh, and then these lovely pearly Tweezerman lash curlers and the Kiko Milano Days in Bloom Length and Definition mascara. So it's quite a nice, just pretty everyday makeup look. My makeup never really changes that much, and you just can't beat Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I actually normally do this before mascara, because sometimes if your lashes are long it leaves little bits of black on your eyelid, but I forgot until now. Right, I have just remembered that naughtily I have not yet given my children their breakfast, so I'm going to go downstairs, feed my babies, and then I'm marinating in fake tan underneath this. It's only one light layer so far. I will do another layer later on, but I think what I'm going to do, because it's grey and miserable, I'm going to do an hour of laptop time, and then I'm going to finish doing a little bit more of a wardrobe switch over, autumn winter to spring summer, even though it's gloomy outside, because as you may have seen in the last vlog, excuse the mess, I sorted out these areas here. So I took the really deepest, darkest winter knits out of, can't see what I'm showing you, these cupboards. That is my mega makeup drawer, and they are now all in these plastic bags down here. So that's got a load of knitwear in it. So I sorted that section, and I sorted some of my knitwear, but I'm gonna do like coats and my main knitwear cupboard, which is over in the back corner. You would think with wardrobes this big that I wouldn't have to put stuff into storage, but I have got a ridiculous amount of clothes because of my job and shopping obsession. So there we go, we'll continue with that later on today. Is it a bit breezy out there for sausages? Oh ho ho. It's actually a few hours later. We've had Jake over, shooting a few bits and bobs, including Charlie's famous baked beans recipe, which will be appearing on the blog very soon. But I'm going to treat myself to one of my hot cross buns. Doesn't this area look so lovely? Very spring-like with all the blooms. Yum! Okay, while my hot cross bun is in the Arga, I'm just going to do a really quick greenhouse tidy. I started to collect a few twigs. Most of them I've already put out in the garden, but this shape and size of twig is really useful if you're doing any peas or beans, just as little support twigs. I might just kind of put them on the ground at the back here. There's not really anywhere ideal to store them. Did I show you? I don't know if I actually did. this unboxing from a company called So Vital. It's basically a really fabulous gardening brand, and they've just got the loveliest pieces, really nice gift ideas. They've got these little boxes which are called, oops, standing on a twig, which are called their grow kits. And so if you know someone that's starting a kitchen garden or just wants to start growing seeds this year, these kits are so good. So this is a spinach grow kit, and inside, and the branding and the website, it's all just so lovely. You get little markers so you can label your seeds, which is very important. What's this? Looks like I think it's a fridge magnet little reminder to water your plants. That's a fun idea. You get this very chic little seed packet. They do spinach, they do radish, they do tomatoes. What else? Rocket. Oh, this is just so lovely. Lots of little seed labels like this. I wonder if they sell them separately. Little stickers. Very cute. Magic soil. In a shallow dish, add 100 ml of water and watch the soil expand. That's so clever. A shallow dish. Maybe like these little things that you can get as water catchers. So you get 2 bags of the magic soil, and that's it. So literally everything aside from the growing container that you need to start off a seed collection. I just think they make such lovely gifts, and they also do really beautiful gardening tools, like these very chic green and white scissors and these secateurs. Mine are going to live in the car. We know how I like to forage, so I thought that could be my little car set. But I need to decide what I'm going to have in the middle of this table here now, because I like to have something pretty in the middle of the table. My saxifrage went over. My little not narcissus, what are they called? Muscarion here. Actually, this could be a really nice table centerpiece. They're really unusual because they're kind of, yeah, that looks really nice. They're kind of a two-tone muscari, which I've never seen before. Right, I better actually head back already because the Aga is really hot at the moment and I keep accidentally burning things. So let's just quickly tidy these bits up. Oh, and they also do a really lovely gardener's hand cream on So Vital, spelled like this. And it honestly is one of the best smelling hand creams that I've ever come across. It's orange blossom. Right, let's go and rescue my hot cross bun. Slightly burnt, but I think it'll be okay. Now, tragically, we've run out of butter, so thought I would put some of this marmalade on it for a little bit of sweetness, and it is actually so delicious. My hot cross buns did turn out particularly spicy because I put loads of cinnamon and allspice in there, and with marmalade, it's just an absolute treat. Ooh, that's not very nice lighting, is it? Never mind. I look like Pat Butcher when I've got my hair up and earrings in. Let's sort that out. Anyway, so it's now 5:15. I finished doing some work for the day. Some work makes me sound like such a part-timer. I have finished working for the day, and I'm going to carry on now with the wardrobe sort out that I've been doing. I do like to do wardrobe clear outs. Don't know what this is all about. I do like to do wardrobe sort outs little and often, but they happen bigger and more often when it's a change in season. So as it's absolutely blooming freezing today, but it does feel like spring is coming, and we are in April and we are actually officially in spring. So I feel like I should really be packing away my like deepest, darkest winter attire because it's just not appropriate anymore. So as I mentioned, it is ridiculous that I can't fit everything in my wardrobe. I could actually fit everything in here, but I just don't like when you have to really dig in your wardrobes. I like to be able to glide through the rails and really see everything. So I'm going to try and pull a few bits out to go into storage, and I'm also going to pull a few bits out which I will sell, a few bits that I will donate, etc, etc. So I did this cupboard yesterday, which is my, was it yesterday? No, it was the day before yesterday in the last vlog, which is my tops. So now I've got in here things like shirts, kind of, would you call this a strappy top or just a thin strap top? I don't know, but I've got things like that in here. Maybe I should organize it so that, for example, all of the shirts are at one end. I'm just not really that kind of organized person. But then I also have some knitwear bits in here, and what I would rather do is pull out the knitwear and have a separate section for knitted pieces, because it doesn't really feel right that things like this are in the same cupboard as things like this, like nice silky strappy tops. It doesn't seem right to me. So maybe what I need to do before I start pulling out things like this and creating more mess, I should probably clear my wintry knitwear cupboard, which is, if we do a 180, it actually took me ages to remember where everything was in this wardrobe because the cupboards are all quite hidden. So this is winter knitwear, but can I be bothered to actually unhang everything? Definitely not. A little tip, by the way. A lot of knitwear that's cable knitty, and particularly a lot of Holland Cooper knitwear, it tends to grow in length if you hang it. So ever since I found that out, I've been ensuring that all of my Holland Cooper and similar knitwear is folded. So that's this section up here. I don't think I really have the mental capacity / time to unhang all of my winter knitwear, so maybe I should just have another section for spring knitwear. What about in here? Do you know what, maybe we should just start by clearing out the knitwear. I have done this before a few times, and I never managed to get rid of much because all of this knitwear, it's such lovely quality and it's so timeless that I really don't like getting rid of any. But I might have one little scrape through. And for example, I've got my gorgeous Varley knits in here, but this is a gym top to me. Like, this is the kind of thing that I wear to get myself to the gym. So I feel like, again, this sounds silly, but I feel like there should be a section for gym knitwear, which is so niche. Anyway, let's just start going through and seeing if there's anything that I can get rid of to start with. I like to have a YouTube video on in the background. I'm gonna watch a week of realistic healthy routines, exercise, vegan food shopping and cooking from Madeline Olivia. Why do my own videos come up?
Good Monday morning.
Hello.
It's sunny today. I'm so happy about
Right.
this.
Okay, this is the amount of knitwear that I'm getting rid of, which feels like quite a good achievement because normally I'm just so attached to everything that I can't get rid of anything. All if not most if not all of my knitwear is really classic and timeless, so I always look at it and I'm like, oh well, I will probably want to wear that next year, but there are so many great things in there that if I don't get rid of the things that I'm a little bit about, then I'm never going to actually wear the stuff that is gorgeous. So there's some really amazing bits in here like Club Monaco and Reese and other fabulous retailers, but there's only so much knitwear that a person can need. So a lot of this I paid a lot of money for, so I will be selling it. As I think I mentioned in the last video, I use a company called Reliked, and I will link it down below so that you can shop these gorgeous pieces. And then I've got a pile of knitwear, ooh, somewhere. Over there, on my poof. There, I don't know if you can see it. That I'm going to just put in the plastic bags, and I have no idea where I'm going to store them. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to walk around the house and see what crevices I can fill. Or maybe there's a trunk. Maybe the trunk in the guest room I can fill with my knitwear. So this is my corner cupboard. This is the back wall of the wardrobe room, and this cupboard here is kind of a little bit of a funny shape. It goes back there. It's quite hard to access. So I've got a few lovely spring summer dresses and beautiful pieces in here, but of course I've got all of this room where the room is, what's the word, slanted. Oh, like alcovey. So actually these Amazon storage bags that I bought, which are so handy because they're clear, you can really clearly see what's inside them. I'm going to actually order a load more of these. I'll leave them linked down below because they're fantastic. Good quality zips as well, so you can really stuff them full. And yeah, they sneak in here at the back, which is perfect. Great that I can have everything in one place. And I've managed to fit my kind of gym knitwear in here as well. And I've put my ultra wintry knitwear, like the things that were just quite festive, I've put them in these bags here. So sorry, I'm out of breath from all of that hoiking of various plastic bags. This is really messy, not a job for today because I don't have the energy for it, but this is like travel makeup bags and stuff. Really messy. And then, oh my goodness me, this is going to be a big job. I've got my spring summer dresses. Look, my gorgeous Erdem and Zimmermann and Holly blocks. So many beautiful dresses. Doesn't even feel like a month ago that I put these all away, but the time has come to get them out again. Hallelujah. So excited to see some of these beauties again, but that's not a job for today. I'm already exhausted. I think what I'm going to do is just quickly rummage through this cupboard, which is my trousers and skirts, and see if there's anything in there that I want to get rid of. Well, I've not got rid of anywhere near so much in that cupboard. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 bottoms I've realised that I can get rid of. I've got a couple that I'm going to keep folded because they're knitted, and I've pulled out a few pairs of white wide leg trousers because I'm really enjoying styling that kind of trouser at the moment. And I've got some slightly more unusual ones, like really wide leg trousers that are slightly denim-y, you can't see them, slightly denim-y fabric from Reese a couple of years ago, and some from Karen Millen, some from Goelia from last year. And again, this is why I love doing this, because you pull out things you'd forgotten about but that you are wanting in your wardrobe at that time. So I will probably iron them and then try them on, style them, probably show you in some of my Instagram outfit videos because I'm really enjoying doing those. So yeah, that's where I'm going to end my wardrobe clearing out for today. So I'll shut all the cupboards down. Doing a wardrobe clear out, I think, is like gardening. You have to stop about 10 minutes or so before you think you should stop, because even when you're doing the clear out, there's still stuff to tidy following the clear out. Like when you're gardening, you have to tidy up from your gardening. And there's nothing worse. If you were to garden or clear out until you're fully exhausted, then you just really... What is that? Oh, it's a string from my Zimmermann shorts. You really can't be bothered to do that tidy up afterwards. So if you stop just before you need to, then you've still got that little bit of energy left for tidying up. So that is what I'm going to do now. Okay, I think that is a job done for today. I'm going to head downstairs now and make my dinner, but I've just got a little unboxing, or yeah, it is technically an unboxing, and what a box it is. This arrived today from Jo Malone London, and I was supposed to go to the launch event of this but then couldn't last minute, which was such a shame. Jo Malone, for the launch of this collection, they teamed up with Lascaux Antiques, and we have shopped so many things from Lascaux before. They've got some gorgeous pieces as an antique dealer, so I was really gutted that I couldn't make the event, but they very kindly have sent the collection over. The box looks like a watercolor painting, like it even appears to have the texture to it. It's actually one of the most beautiful boxes I have ever seen. It really does look like a watercolor. It looks like a piece of art. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. So, ooh, this is different for Jo Malone. Oh my gosh, yeah, I get it. They look like little antique, ancient, old perfume bottles. Is it going to be their, like, old school fragrances? Oh, it's teeny weeny, so cute. Oh, holy moly. That is giving me major deja vu. I think these probably are some of their, like, old school fragrances that they're bringing back. This one is called Passiflora. Oh, that reminds me of my childhood. Like, this is going to sound mean, but in the nicest way, it smells like a granny, but in a really nice, in like a comforting way. That's gorgeous. My skin's really glowy. I'm so happy with my current skincare routine. Yay! Musk Memento. Ooh. Oh, that's very fresh. That smells like your uncle. I don't think I want to spray that because it's very different to the first one. Lovely and clean and fresh. That's going to go in my gym bag. Ginger beer. Oh, that's very fresh too. Okay, so we've got granny, we've got uncle. This one's maybe granddad. And again, I mean this in a loving, endearing, deja vu-y kind of evoking, comforting fragrance memories. And then we've got Emerald Thyme. Just lovely bottles. Ooh, is this the Crazy Auntie? Maybe? Ooh, Zingarillo. That's mega zingy. Oh my gosh, the box is like felt lined. Green felt lined. That is so lovely. What a treat. Thank you. Thank you so much to Jo Malone. I wonder if you can actually buy this beautiful box with the 4 in it. That would be fun. I'm not sure. I will leave them linked down below. Really nice little sizes too. They just look so old school. So looking forward to wearing those. I think Passiflora, that first one, the grandma one, is probably my favorite. What am I going to do with this? Maybe I'm going to have to keep something special in it. Don't know if you've got any ideas what I can keep in here. Please let me know. I think perhaps I will wrap this vlog up here. I'm just going to go and make dinner, which may not be the most exciting thing in the world to share with you. So yeah, I'm going to end the vlog here, my darlings. So thank you ever so much for watching. And I also want to say another big thank you for your support for the launch of Perennial presets. As we mentioned, we've worked on them for a very, very long time. Kat and I have been working together for 8 years, and it was really the wedding that made us be like, all right, we've got to do this. We've got to release them, because I think for weddings in particular, it's an absolute game changer to be able to have, for you to be the friend or to have a friend to just edit your wedding photos and in one click make them look fabulous. So if you've bought them, then I'm really grateful. Thank you very much. And I've actually just put a Q&A box up on my Instagram so that people can ask questions about the presets or how to use them or anything like that. So if you guys have got any questions, then please let me know down below, and I will answer them within the comment section of this video. Yeah, so just thank you for your support, and ultra big thank you if you have purchased them, and I hope you're loving using them and elevating your imagery and enjoying the glow and the gorgeousness that it brings to your photos. So there we go, big thank you from me. Okay, that's all. I will see you soon for the next vlog. Goodbye.